In this how-to, we're going to show how to set up an already established input as a count. We're going to set it up as what we call a continuous count, which means it's always on, it's always running, always collecting a count. It's not governed by anything except for when you run reports or you're looking at the panels, it would be based on your schedule. So you could say, hey, show me the counts for first shift, and that's how it would filter the data. But outside of that, that input's always on, it's always collecting. So we go to the welcome menu here, we're going to select core software, we're going to select configuration and devices, also select that over here. I already have an input set up on this test 55 PSM, so I'm going to select that there, I'm going to hit edit. I'll show you here. So I have an input set up for input 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here on my monitoring points, going to make sure I'm on my root. I'm going to select to set up a sampler, which is a count. And so just call it a count. The mode is continuous sampler. It's a count. Triggers when does it update the system. So right now it's set up as periodic, and so it's every minute. So you can, if you have a relatively slow count, then you can do as occurs. So if you get a count every 5 to 10 minutes, you can just do occurs. That way it updates the system as soon as it gets one. If you have a count that's going much faster than that, say one every 5 to 10 seconds, then you would want to use this periodic so that it doesn't kill your mesh system with trying to send all these counts across every 5 to 10 seconds. It can just do it every minute and update the system. So for this, I'm going to leave it there. It's going to periodic and update the system every 60 seconds. The next thing I want to select here would be what input is it going to be. So if I select this down arrow, it's going to show me this discrete input 1, which if I go back over to here is the one that I set up as a count. So now the other option that I have here is to not send zeros. So if in that 60 seconds I do not get a count, it will not send the zeros over. The other way you can do it is, yes, send the 0 over, but don't record it in the system. Those are your options there. Once you have set this up, essentially you just hit your save and exit, and now that count is set up on your system, or on your module, sorry, as a continuous count where it's always going to grab those. If this is an existing configuration that you updated, don't forget to go to device stats and update that configuration. And this will conclude our how-to on setting up a continuous count. Look forward to talking to you again.